actually serious right now?
Deadly.
Okay. He is serious. Answering my question, Doyle simply shoots me an innocent smile, fluttering his eyelashes, the perfect picture of innocence. Ah! And the drama continues. Hello, everybody. Welcome to... Oh my god, I forgot the name of the game. Apartment number 9. This game has been a roller coaster. When I say it's been a roller coaster, it has been a roller coaster. But we left off on this, and we shall continue. Oh boy, here we go. If anything, it's a huge improvement.
I left the water in for you if you want one too.
Did he just offer me his bath water, sir? Sir. I am not on demon time, not like that. And especially because you had a corroded, crusty, green, gangrene foot. You think I'm gonna go in there and drink your water? No, sir. I'm good. No, thank you. I don't even need to look to know the color of that bathwater alone would be enough to make me nauseous. Sir, you just offered me your bathwater and you've been sleeping on the street for how many years? No, we good. We are 100% good. If y'all hear a plate move, it's because I'm moving my breakfast. I just got done eating breakfast.
Thanks, but I'm late for work. I better get going.
Gathering my coat and handbag, I prepare to leave my apartment.
I'm not being funny, Leah. But
Okay.
is that wise? It's one thing to miss your assembly, but I think you'll make it worse. Turning up, stinking of booze.
Now he's
I'd
got a
phone in sick if I were you.
He's got a point. He's got a point, Leah. Hesitating for a moment, I gingerly sniffed myself before deciding that Doyle's probably right.
Yeah, I'll tell them I'll go in for the afternoon instead.
Yes, better that way. Heaving a sigh, I can't help but be a little annoyed at myself for getting into such a state in the first place.
So, who's Akuchi? Is he your roommate?
Wait till you hear this.
He's my boyfriend, actually.
He is definitely our snoo, our lover. So don't get any ideas just because you smell like roses now.
Ah, the mad actor.
Y'all gotta read deep into that. She's like, don't get any ideas because you smell good and you look good and your hair clean and your eyes are light brown, light hazel brown. Don't get any ideas because I see that bowl through that towel. Don't get any ideas.
Huh?
That's what you were calling him last night.
Crap, really? I don't even remember.
You got blacked out drunk. I'm still shocked about that. You got blacked out drunk with a stranger. She's worried about, oh my God, he's gonna steal something. Girl, you could have woke up missing limbs. Organs, limbs, and stuff. That's what you should be worried about more than anything. That's worrying. What else have I forgotten about last night?
Let me make you some breakfast. I just need 4 eggs and some herbs.
Sir, you don't live here. You're not even allowed in my kitchen. That is one of my rules. I don't mind having guests at my house, but there's 2 things: no shoes on my carpet, and no freaking, for the love of goodness, no going in my kitchen if you're not family or like a really close friend. Like, you have to be like on best friend level, close friend, like super close friend. I would have to have met your mom them. You had to met my mom them and stuff. Like, it's kind of like that. Without even giving me a chance to respond, Doyle saunters off to the kitchen, determined to cook something up for me. I don't have the strength to properly protest, and so I slump back down on the sofa, sinking in the dent left from where I slept last night.
Listen, Doyle, I think maybe you should be heading out. I've got a lot of marking to do, and Akaji's coming back later, so...
Yeah, like, so you gotta go. Semi enraged, sorry. I'm trying to hold back a cough. I need my water. I'm good. I just need some water. I'm so good. See me emerging from the kitchen to address my concerns. They already seemed to have breakfast on the way. as I glimpsed at a spatula in one hand and salt shaker in the other.
Sure, that's fine, Leah, but, I haven't got any clothes.
Where did you put them when you took them
What?
off? What's wrong with the stuff he had on before? He must be more than used to wearing that outfit by
I
now.
put them all in a bin bag last night and threw them out.
Girl, Leah, y'all really think that he's the bad guy, you know, he's intruding in her life and all this other stuff. Let me tell y'all something. She's the bad guy. Leah is the bad guy. Her deep truth, everybody knows this. If you're not a drinker, that's perfectly fine. You're not missing out on anything but waking up with a headache and being annoyed with everybody that talks to you afterwards. But when you drink, your true feelings, like your true you, come out. So if you're a quiet out hello type of person, and then when you're drunk, you're raging, you're mean, you're evil, you're racist or something like that, that's the real you. That's the real you right there. Like, so Leah showed her true colors last night when she got sloppy drunk with a stranger just because he knew her favorite artist. It's like me, like, oh my god, you know my favorite K-pop band, and then just start getting drunk with them. Tell me all about it. Oh my god, you know my favorite R&B artist. Oh my god, you know my favorite rock band, and just starts drinking with them. No, doesn't work like that.
Did I?
Yet another occurrence I have absolutely zero recollection of. I really should learn when to stop drinking.
Yeah, you said you'd give me some of your boyfriend's clothes, so that I didn't look so much like an incident.
An incident?
I'm
Like,
pretty sure I meant indigent.
oh,
Sort some
okay.
stuff out for you.
Heaving myself up off the sofa once again, I'm about to drag myself off to my bedroom when Doyle frantically waves his hand in my direction.
No rush. You sit down. I'll get on with that breakfast.
Yeah. Sorry. Thanks, Doyle.
Look at how she's responding to him. I'd have been like, I appreciate the breakfast, but you can stop right there with the eggs and the herbs and stuff. Sorry, I had to burp. You can stop with the eggs and the herbs and stuff, and you can just exit. Like, I can finish my own eggs. You don't even know how I like my eggs, sir. You don't even know how I like my eggs. You gotta go. You gotta go. That's how she should be. That's what she should be doing. She's really the bad guy. Flashing me a sweet smile, Doyle disappears back into the kitchen, whistling as he allowed my head to fall heavily into my hands. Sure, it's nice of him to offer to cook for me, but I wouldn't be in this mess in the first place if not for him. How about you take the lesson of the day, you guys? You guys want to hear the lesson of the day? Take responsibility for your own actions. Period. You let him in. I mean, I let him in technically, but it was for the content, okay? If she was truly not about that life, she would have stepped in and be like, look, I don't care about the content. The game designer would have designed her to think for herself and step in and say no. Later that day. Staring down in confusion at a piece of paper in my hands marked rules, I release a sigh. None of this makes any sense.
Right. 3 on Kamigardia.
Kamigardia? What are you guys playing, D&D?
What? Where the hell's Kamigardia? Now you're just making things up.
There. I can move my infantry over from a rune.
They must be playing D&D. Doyle looks at me, a picture of innocence, but I still have no idea what he's doing. Why did I even let him talk me into playing this?
But how?
There's a sea line right here.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We've been playing this for 6 hours, and I still don't know the rules.
You know, like I told you guys in one of my gameplays, I don't know which one it was, but I jumped back into playing Magic the Gathering, and I gotta say, I played it for a long time, and I'm just like, I don't get this, I don't understand this, and now I do kind of understand it if you're determined, but he should have been long gone. Lunging the paper containing the rules across the room, I feel like knocking the pieces off the board. This is just pointless.
Unlucky. Well, that means I now control the main kingdom. So I got 7 bonus armies, plus another 5 for the 11 forests, 2 for the southern swamps, and 3 for the grasslands.
Yeah, they gotta be playing some kind of weird, like, D&D.
Fine. So what do I own now?
Nothing. You knocked everything off the board, didn't you?
One small farming village and an abandoned training post.
Somebody, for the love of God, let me know what they're playing. Like, I'm more curious to what they're playing than their conversation or the fact that she's irritated that she's not getting something. Woman, if you don't sit still, you're not gonna learn every game, like, off the bat. Doyle struggles to hide his amusement at how embarrassingly bad I'm losing to him at this stupid game.
Okay, you know what? You win.
Throwing myself backwards onto the sofa, I decide it's best to just give up for now.
Don't you want to see through the end?
I don't think she wants to. Doyle seems genuinely invested in this, but I'd be lying if I said that I was actually getting any enjoyment out of it myself. I just thought it would be polite to humor him.
It doesn't end. It never ends.
D&D.
Do you want to play something else instead?
Yeah,
No,
let's play You Leave.
Sorry, I just want to have a bath, then some food, and then get ready for school tomorrow.
Can we play You Leave?
It's Saturday tomorrow.
Oh, so no school? The small smirk on his face is the last straw. I'll teach this smart butt a lesson. Almost cussed. YouTube's cracking down on the cussing. I'm trying not to do it. Reaching behind me, I grab a cushion and launch in Doyle's direction.
Oh, piss off. You even win the damn days.
Chucking the cushion with all my might, he defiantly slips to one side, avoiding the improvised projectile with ease.
Too slow.
Oh, he's gonna get it. I prepared for round 2 when out of nowhere the cushion comes back, flying back across the room, slapping me square in the face as it lands in my lap with a mute blop.
Looks like I win at Cushion Wars too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you've really done it now, my friend. It's on.
Playing Cushion Wars, sitting here, he looks good. I just realized the clothes he got on. You look good, sir. You look really good. Like, all stuff aside, he looks freaking amazing. But still, when a Koji comes back, just remember, he's gonna see you playing cushion attack with your new friend. Scooping up my cushion in each hand, I raised to my feet, staggering towards Doyle, with every intention of smooshing his smug face between the cushions, like slamming 2 cymbals together. Unsurprisingly, he seems much more capable of handling his drink, and while I struggle to even approach him in a straight line, Doyle's already up and ready to defend himself with one of my students' still unmarked workbooks.
Hey, that's cheating.
I think you'll find that's all fair in love and war.
It's not love, it's just war. Realizing that a coordinated cushion attack is next to impossible to my partially drunken state, I instead make a few swipes at him, flailing almost blindly.
Could you at least stand still for a second so I can get a hit in?
Waving the cushions around, I try my best to land a blow, only to be dodged and deflected each time.
Nope. If you can't hit me, that's your problem. I won't give you a hollow victory.
I hate when people let me win. Like, if I'ma lose, let me lose, giving it my all, you giving it your all and whatever. Don't sit here and toy with me and let me win. Like, oh, you won, boy, congratulations. No, end it. End it. Put it to my throat. Wait, no, don't do it, y'all. It's not what I meant. Another failed attempt. This is hopeless.
Please, I just want to win something.
It sounds like some internal stuff. Are you okay, Leah?
I guess you'll just have to try a little harder then, won't you?
All right. Opening his arms wide as though taunting me, Doyle plants himself in one spot, confident in his ability to evade each and every one of my half-hearted attacks.
Oh, you're going down.
Oh, I don't like this at all. I grit my teeth and lunge towards Doyle, cushions raised above my head, ready to strike. Bringing them down, I put all my energy into one final blow, only to find myself stumbling, falling forward through the air. Doyle had merely taken one step back. That's all he needed to avoid my clumsy assault. Only he had anticipated my entire body becoming a weapon, pummeling towards him. With no time left to make a move, I let out a sharp squeal in surprise as I collapsed to the ground, bowling Doyle down in the process.
Strike!
This is going to end in schmecks. I just know it. I giggled victoriously without realizing the only reason my landing was so soft is due to the poor Doyle lying in a crumpled heap beneath me.
You're kind of crushing me.
As Doyle gazed up at me, pleading eyes, it's only now that I notice just how attractive he is.
That's kind of the point, though.
Oh.
Right? If you submit and admit defeat, I might even let you walk away with your life.
My God, I knew it. They're gonna kiss. Trying my hardest to appear as serious as possible, I almost forget to breathe.
Well, that's certainly one way of winning. I can't figure out if you should get bonus points for the kamikaze dive or be straight up disqualified for holding your opponent hostage.
I think all of the above. Blinking repeatedly, Doyle grins as though admiring my attitude. Not everyone could turn a stumble into a victory.
A win's a win. Besides, you're the one who said all's fair in love and war. So, ready to give in?
Placing one hand on either side of Doyle's head, I stick out. Sorry. I stick to my act of stony face determination. I had to sneeze. That depends on what?
On what? I've got you pinned, buddy. There's no escaping unless I allow it.
And there's no room to negotiate.
Sure. But so far it's been all war and no love.
I knew it.
I think I at least deserve a little something as an apology for being subjected to such a brutal attack.
This man thinks that he deserves some booty because he got hurt in the act of a war, sir. If war ended like that, I feel like there'd be a lot more people willing to go into war more than anything. You don't deserve cheeks, sir, because you're cute. But Leah's probably going to give it to you. I can't hardly believe the nerve of this guy.
What do you want me to do? Kiss you?
Perhaps it's down to all the booze pumping through me, but for some reason, my brain's telling me that might not be such a bad idea after all.
Well, that's entirely up to you. Whatever you think is fair compensation.
Are you actually serious right now?
Deadly.
Okay. He is serious. Answering my question, Doyle simply shoots me an innocent smile, fluttering his eyelashes, the perfect picture of innocence. For the content. The longer I stare into those captivating eyes of his, the more enchanting I feel. I shouldn't even be considering this, but it's almost as though my body is moving on its own accord, leaning in closer until our noses touch. Lingering in the air above him, I hesitate.
What's the matter? Lost your nerve?
For the content, I just want to state this right now. I love y'all. I would never do something like this. I don't care. This is equivalent to the tickle fight thing. And if you don't know what the tickle fight is, it's so a long time ago, this guy was like trying to convince his wife that a tickle fight led to him cheating on her. He's like, oh, we were tickling, my pants fell down, and that's how it happened. I don't know what happened after that, is what he said. And for years, me and my ex-sister used to make jokes about it. Like, oh, I was tickle fighting and my pants fell down and that's how it happened, type of thing, right? And that's what this is equivalent to. Like, oh, we were cushion fighting a Koji because he's probably gonna show up. It's for the content. And this happened. But I just don't have the heart or the nerve to hurt somebody like this. Because can you imagine walking in on somebody cheating on you? Absolutely not. I haven't been cheated. I've been told that they've cheated on me, but I've never seen it happening. At best, the worst thing that I've ever seen personally in my personal experience is I walked in with a girl sitting on his lap, but they weren't like kissing or anything like that. And then he admitted that, yeah, he did something with that girl. But just imagine they about to kiss and a Koji walks in. That's got to crush your spirit just a little bit. A devilish glint in his eyes causes something to snap inside me. Screw it. I can blame it on the drink. Diving in without further delay. It sounds like she's eating a popsicle and holding her breath more than kissing. It's like she sucked the popsicle and then took it out. It's like, I gripped his face between my hands and smashed my lips into his with everything that I have. I can't read today. Jesus, get it together, boy. The moment we connect, sparks fly. As Doyle runs his slender fingers through my hair, he swiftly slips his tongue past my lips. Ew. I get it, he washed his butt, but I don't think he brushed his teeth, ma'am. Oh, God. Fervently exploring my mouth as though this is exactly what he waited for all along. This is wrong. What about a Koji? I mean, even if it didn't go this far, if a Koji walks in and you're on top of him, he would have been hurt either way. If I walk in and my husband, boyfriend, whatever is on top of a girl, I'm just gonna walk out because I don't know what I would do. I would just be angry. I'd be hurt. Why am I doing this? Why does it feel so darn good? Despite the whirlwind of wreaking havoc within my mind, we continue our passionate kiss through muffled moan of pleasure. Just as I'm about to give in to the moment completely, I feel a cold hand sneaking its way up my top, brushing against my bare skin, reaching higher. It's for the content. I swear, you guys, I'm not the type of person. It's for the content alone. Pushing aside the images of my disapproving boyfriend glaring my thoughts, I decide to let go completely. I don't care if it's because I'm tipsy. Doyle touch feels like sunshine after rain, warming and soothing me all at once as I begin toying with my nut. I'm not going to say that because I don't want you to come after me. Between his fingers. Wow. Ew. Get out my ear. That sounded so weird. While I allow myself to sink deeper into his kiss, Doyle's, on the other hand, invades my underwear. Excuse me, his other hand invades my underwear. I misread that. Anyways, let's keep going. A part of me wants to protest, but the second he stops rubbing me in just the right spot, all thoughts of resistance evaporate. My cheeks glowing red with hot joy. You're a monster, Leah.
Someone's enjoying themselves.
Listen. You would have been out in that towel. I would have thrown you some clothes or something later, but you would have been out in that towel, out of my house. I just can't. I can't do something like this. This is for the content. I couldn't do this. This is breaking my heart. Prying his lips away from mine, excuse me. Dale peers up at me with immense interest, as though expecting a specimen of some sort. Don't do this. You call yourself my family and you out here doing stuff like this. I get it, the heat of the moment type of thing does happen. Correct yourself. Everyone's gonna get hurt in this situation. You, your boyfriend, and this person. Correct yourself right now. I'm about to respond when I feel a rising bulge beneath my... Oh, God. So he got it like that, too.
It seems I'm not the only one.
Panting back, I move my lips to his neck, nibbling gently on... only to be greeted by a sharp biting sensation on the side of my own. Leah, stop. Don't do this. She scared me. I'm saying it like it's not me controlling it. Dale's teeth sink softly into my flesh, but instead of pain, it only heightens the rapture I feel as he removes his hand from my breast, grabbing the back of my head instead, holding me firmly in his grasp.
Leave it.
Oh God, you're aggressive. Withering his delight as Doyle gently sucks on my neck, I hadn't planned to answer the phone anyway. I'm sure it can't be anything too important. It's probably a Koji. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm standing outside your building. Can you buzz me in? Oh God, this would hurt my feelings.
Hey, this is Leah. I can't get to the phone right now, so, well, you know what to do.
Hi, Leah. This is Fleur. Just checking
Fleur?
to see if you're okay. Clara said you'd phoned in sick. Shame you missed the assembly. They did you proud. Except instead of saying Tutankhamun, Faye said Tootin' Baboon, the little devil. It got a good laugh, though. Oh, and poor Cody Smith had to run out for a wee during Walking on Sunshine.
Oh.
Everyone sends their love. I hope you're alright. I know it's not been easy. Call me, will you? Hope to see you Monday. Take care. Bye.
Interesting.
Oh wow, very interesting.
I'm so sorry about that. Guess it kinda ruined the mood, huh?
Kind of, not really. There was no mood to begin with.
Don't worry about it. Monday's a whole weekend away. Think of all the fun we can have before then.
Oh God, he's planning on staying the weekend. Scrambling to his knees, Doyle sits next to me, staring down while wearing a cheeky grin from ear to ear.
I don't feel too great.
As I gaze up at the ceiling, the room begins twisting and spinning around me. I swear this is the last time I drink.
Want me to kiss you all better?
Please.
Leah! A Koji means nothing to you. He never did. You jumped into the arms of a man instantly. But to be honest, they are a better fit for each other. I feel like he's not gonna personally let what's her name? Leah walk all over her name sitting on the screen. Leah walk all over him like a Koji does. Like, he wouldn't allow Leah to tease him. He'd be more like, girl, get over here. So I can put it on you. Like, don't play with me. Don't play with me. That's kind of how I feel like he would be with her. So I feel like she's looking for that aggressive type, when like a Koji's more like, hey girl, get over here so I can smack your little bottom around, and more like he's like, what did daddy say? Didn't daddy say be quiet? Like kind of like that. Like she wants that. She doesn't want, hey, I'm gonna give your hand a little tap if you keep acting up. Like that's not what she wants. And it's clear as day. But I am gonna go back through this to see what happens if I say no. Laying there motionless on the floor, Doyle leans forward to plant a soft kiss on my forehead before carefully climbing on top of me.
Look who's trapped now.
This is what she wants.
Doesn't matter. I still won.
See, that's debatable, considering I didn't technically surrender yet. And judging by the state of you, I'd really like to see you try and wiggle your way out of this one.
We're not playing games anymore, Doyle.
Giving him a sharp shove to the chest, I shoot him a contemptful scowl. Don't scowl at him now. He's in control now. You let him get on top of you. Wondering if he'll ever let this go.
That's where you're wrong. Life is just one big game, Leah. And if you're not a winner, what's the point in anything at all?
Well, I never win anything. So what does that make me?
I mean, you got two handsome guys. That's a win. My own question hits me harder than I ever could have anticipated. Pausing, I find myself gradually getting lost in Doyle's kind eyes, wanting to confess everything to him.
I hate my job. My boyfriend cares more about his than he does about me. And everything just pretty much sucks.
And to be fair, your boyfriend's job could pay a lot more if it works out. Tearing my gaze away from Doyle, I turn my head to one side, unable to look him in the eyes any longer as the realization of the mess of a life slaps me straight in the face. Waves of shame wash over me, and I'm on the verge of tears when a soft hand comes to rest on my cheek, stroking my skin soothingly. I understand you now, Leah. You're lost. Like most of us, you're lost. And it's okay. This isn't the way to go about it. You know, when you're lost and you're trying to figure out life in some way, like trying to figure out how to get your life together, whether it be job, whether it be relationship, whether it be anything, and stuff is just not working out for you, let me tell you, you will think of some of the craziest things to do. I'm at that part in my life. I know what I want. I want my YouTube channel to blow up. I want to help other people. Like you guys help me. Like you guys leave me cool, funny, hilarious messages and stuff. I want the same thing. I truly do. I want to do the same for everybody else. And I do. I still, even without a big platform, I still support people. I still shout out people like the people that create this game. I'm going to put all the information in the description box below so you guys can check out the game for yourself as well. But I do all this stuff because I believe that everybody deserves a chance to show them, to prove themselves that they can be successful. Now, some people don't really deserve success and they have it and they don't deserve it. And I'm not going to name those people off, but you guys know those YouTubers that's out there that's abusing their power for wrong. Those people don't deserve to be famous, and yet they're sitting up there and stuff when there's people like me and there's people like other people that are lost and stuff. Leah's not one of those people that deserve to be famous. If you make a mistake like this, I don't think you deserve fame or whatever. You need to figure out, you know, some internal stuff first to become a better person and then work on, you know, doing that. She has some internal stuff she needs to work out first. But I get her and I understand her completely, how you feel lost and you just want something to work out, a win somewhere or anything. And that's probably why she felt as bad that she lost in the game so badly, because she wants to win somehow, somewhere.
Hey, it's not so bad. You're still young, Leah. You got plenty of time to change things.
Right. Cupping my face in his gentle hands, Doyle kisses me on the lips this time, filling me up with a sense of calm.
Listen, why don't I stay here with you and help out? Life is tough, but I can protect you, if you let me.
A Koji's gonna catch us. There's more to mull over, the more enticing it sounds. For the content, but I swear I wouldn't do this to anybody. Let him stay. Oh, it's so bad. Koji's gonna catch us. I always wanted a Koji to move in with me, but he kept on making excuses about work. If Doyle truly willing to stay and help me fix my life, how can I possibly turn him away?
Honestly, I'd really like that, Doyle. Thank you.
Oh, Koji.
And it's settled. I'll be your new roommate. I think this is a cause for celebration, don't you?
No.
I'll crack open another bottle.
This is not a celebration. This is gonna be bad. And no one needs to drink anymore. Clambering off of me after booping my dip of my nose, Dale heads off to fetch us some glasses, and I lay there sighing blissfully. Later that week. An entire week passes, and I'm already feeling so much better. I quit my stupid job. I haven't even heard from Akoji, so that goes to show you how much he cares. And every single day I sit here wrapping up in my blanket, pampered by Doyle.
More wine, my darling?
This is so bad. A whole week passed by, and you haven't heard from Akoji. Oh God, he probably is just done. Swanning into the room, Doyle bows deeply before me. Intimidating, I said. Jesus. I can't today with myself. I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh, I am so sorry. Imitating a butler willing to serve. I can't with myself today.
I probably shouldn't, or I'll never get any writing done.
You never do anyway. You just sit there staring out the window for hours looking all pensive and adorable.
Oh, shush you. I have writer's block. It happens to everyone.
So he's your new boyfriend now. I throw him an evil glare along with the cushion to the face.
I know. All I'm saying is if you're not writing, you might as well be drinking. Come on. You know you want to.
Now, he said he was going to help her. I don't think drinking helps anybody whatsoever. Again, like I said, I'm a social drinker, but I'm slowly, like, at this point in my life, I'm just like, why am I drinking? I haven't had a drink in months, though. So that shows how many social interactions I've been in. But, yeah, it's just, I just be like, why? I just feel like crap in the morning every time. Remaining abstinent. Too late for that. Remaining abstinent, I cross my arms only to be met with an award-winning pout from Doyle.
You're not gonna let me drink all this by myself, are you? Go on. Have a drink with your new best friend.
Fine. But just one this time.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist for long. Here you go.
Pouring me another glass, Doyle stands behind me, wrapping me up in his embrace even warmer than my blankets as we gaze silently out the window at the streets below.
You
where
know,
he used to stay.
Sometimes I saw you staring out like this, and I would watch you from down there, wondering if you'd ever notice me.
I don't think she did. I think she called you a street rat at one point. Pausing, Doyle leans in closer. His silky hair brushes against my cheek.
You looked so lonely up there. Like a beautiful creature trapped behind that glass, as if it were your cage.
Meanwhile, she's looking at you like you're Shrek. His hot breath invades my ear, sending a delightful little shiver down my spine.
You never did mention what it was that kept drawing your attention.
She was just thinking about how musty you look. I'm ruining the mood, I'm sorry. There shouldn't be a mood. A Koji got hurt in here. As the words leave his mouth, Doyle traces one finger delicately upon the base of my neck, slowly up to my lips.
It was you.
Well, I'm flattered. I don't know about you, but I'd much rather see you up close, where I can do this.
All of a sudden, Doyle forcefully pulls back my chair, causing me to nearly tumble to the floor as he mounts me, holding my face in his grasp. With his lips meet mine, I almost overwhelmed by his unsettling sense of nostalgia. Yeah, you should be thinking about Akoji. Jesus. Akoji used to do this. Moaning softly, Doyle kisses me over and over, each one more passionate than the last. I want nothing more than to lose myself in the moment, but my gaze is drawn to the window, finding my eyes fixed firmly on the reflection, forming a distorted glimpse of my past. My angel end? Is this the end? Wow, I should have finished this in the last one. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back in, and we're gonna say no to his advances and stuff and see what happens.